Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the pre-show. I am here. I just saw this comment. I've always said I don't like when guys wear shorts above the knee because I don't want to see a man's knees or thighs. I think I can add chin to the list too. Men should have beards. Hey, I didn't think that was going to end up being a criticism of me, Mama Bear Dragon. I'm about to put on some shorts. Anyway, we'll see. I don't know. I have to say, kind of getting used to it a little bit. Like if I got a haircut to go along with it. I don't know. Anyway, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. We've got some news to cover. I understand it's going to be a short thing necessarily. We've got like 8 minutes until the watch list, but I can say that Yasmin Aliakhan is going to be joining me for the full show. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So look forward to that. We got a few things I want to make sure that we touch base on, including our headline story. We've got this awesome video of Ted Cruz. So stay tuned for that. Hit the like button if you haven't already. So let's take a look at this, though. It's been a couple days since we've done this. You probably know what it is. Daily COVID case count. Okay, so cases have shot above 70,000. So we've been tracking that, above 40, above 50, above 60, now above 70. Okay, so that's true. Hospitalizations have now gone up. You were here day by day as we tracked the diminution of the decrease. Then it broke even. And now that's going up. ICUs is up 12%, deaths up only 2%, although I believe that is the first day that I've seen them having increased. We will see. Every day we're going to track and we're going to see if maybe the hospitalization and deaths counts, which are almost certainly going to go up, won't go up at the same rate, the same connection to the case count that we've seen in past waves. But you can see here, thankfully, testing did go up. People starting to get a little bit scared. You can see the most recent days. People are testing, which is good. We need that. But you can see the hospitalization numbers, the case numbers, and now the death numbers. That drop is done. Got down to a pretty low number of deaths and hospitalizations. I mean, 20,000 is still a lot. Cases only ever got down to the low 30s. So we got that going for us. Okay, really fast, just wanted to mention, Biden is saying now that the funds are going to go to Ukraine, to assist Ukraine, and additional funding to deal with COVID here. Originally, it was going to be bundled together as one thing. He is now saying to split it, in his words, because he doesn't think that it would happen otherwise. Now, it isn't that he doesn't think they're going to do the Ukraine funding. He thinks there isn't enough support for COVID funding. And so there are initial reports saying that it's possible that it might be lower thresholds of, or I guess higher thresholds of who can get future doses of the vaccine, with the same sort of financial assistance, because the financial assistance isn't going to be there. Now, look, maybe in the end, by that point, so few people still think that we need to take this seriously and we need to actually get the COVID vaccine that maybe it won't matter as much, ironically. But man, I think it's been 1 year since they passed COVID aid, and it's just fallen apart. And some people are you could say he's doing as bad of a job as Trump. I think that in reality that we're about to hit that, at least I guess to the extent that it matters. He did the COVID aid. I don't think Trump would have done any more aid, and he'd like it to happen, so we'll see how many lives that can save. Anyway. Report, Russian jets found with GPS taped to their dashboards. That's not good enough. When you're, can a GPS like that even track something moving as fast as a jet? My God. Look, soldiers get betrayed in terms of equipment and planning and compassion and all that from their leadership inside of the military and political leadership as well in every country. But my God, they really don't seem to give a shit about them in Russia. They didn't have to start this war. You could have not had the GPS, which would be fine if you weren't going to war. Anyway, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Really fast before we move on to our last thing. Okay, understanding, by the way, that I did, yes, we're covering the primary next week. Don't worry about that. I didn't shave. I only trimmed. I've had facial hair. Okay, beard, no beard. Or you can say Viking beard if you want way more beard. Okay, so Viking beard, no beard, go. Name money immediately out the gate with beard. Nobody's gonna support me. I know it. Beard, Viking, no beard. Hey, I see a couple no beards. I see some Vikings. No, no, not that many Viking beards. That's too many. Thank you, Brian. That's very kind of you. George Michael beard. I don't even know what that is. Scruff. This is scruff. I would say most of what my beard is most days is scruff. Clean shaving John is a happy John. Well, I don't know about that. Okay, we'll see. I'm just gonna, every time you tell me to have a beard, I'm gonna trim it a little bit more. The beard just got 10 millimeters shorter. Anyway, with that said, let's turn now to Ted Cruz. We only have 4 minutes. A soul patch, you wanna see that? I wanna get the Tony Stark. That's what I'm gonna get. Anyway, so look, we said, was it just yesterday? We pointed out Ted Cruz on the protests outside of the houses of SCOTUS. And we said, oh look, there are some crowds he has a problem with. And the thing is, back in the day, we were being a little bit unfair to him, because back in the day, in the immediate aftermath, remember, he was criticized on Fox for referring to the people who, tried to murder the vice president and resulted in the deaths of multiple people and destroyed property and all that as terrorists. He was criticized. He ain't doing that anymore. So hold on, I gotta show you this video that Midas Touch put together. Take a look at this.
Politics for them, the ends justify the means, and
this is about SCOTUS.
Hypocrisy. You see this in the corporate media. You see this among Democrats. On January 6th of 2021, you had tens of thousands of people peacefully protesting. And
peacefully.
The corporate media and Democrats slander them with the made-up term insurrectionist.
As we see terrorists assaulting police officers. Tragically murdering a police officer. We see a violent assault on the Capitol. We see terrorists breaking onto the floor of the Senate chamber and the floor of the House. And all of us are horrified.
We are approaching a solemn anniversary this week. And it is an anniversary of a violent terrorist attack on the...
See, that's the most important thing. So I'm glad that Midas Touch left that in, because like the fact that he initially condemned it in January of 2021 and has since moved on, not the most surprising thing in the world. He was still referring to it as terrorism this January. You just see 80 Bryant playing him. Like, think about how fucking pathetic that is. Like, he was just saying, like, it's unacceptable, the peaceful protesters outside of the SCOTUS. He knew what the insurrectionists were. He was calling them terrorists. By the way, not many people were calling them terrorists. He was going beyond most people. And now, not only has he reversed that position, but he's now attacking himself in the past, saying they were smeared as the things that you called them. It is so pathetic. Look, and it's one of the reasons I think that he's not more popular on the right. He thinks that he's smarter than everyone. He thinks that he's got all of this figured out, that we're all big dumb donkeys and he's going to become president by manipulating us or whatever, but he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's trying to make his way day by day. He just ends up looking like a jackass. Along the way, getting attacked by the right, losing credit on their side, gaining a little bit of credit from everyone else, but then he inevitably torches that too. Is that helpful to you? I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot more that I wish we could have gotten to. We are going to, though, on our show. So Yasmin Ali Khan will be joining me in 1 hour. I hope to see you there. Right now, though, you've got the watch list. So twitch.tv/TYT, youtube.com/watchlist TYT. I will see you in 1 hour. Thank you, everyone, for being here.